What's going on, guys? Archangel here with a brand new video for you guys. Today I'm going to talk about Destiny 2. Mostly we'll talk about the Iron Banner and just how I feel like the Iron Banner is going in this game. As well, in a future video, I'll go into detail talking about Destiny 2 itself as it is right now in the gaming community and how the game has changed since Bungie left Activision. But today I want to focus on the Iron Banner. I want to talk about Iron Banner because throughout the weekend I was playing Iron Banner and I came across what I think is some issues that Bungie can do better with, if not with Destiny 2, with a future Destiny title. Now, the Iron Banner is not a bad game mode. It's fun, it's competitive, it's enjoyable. The issue is balance. And now someone's going to say the whole point of Iron Banner is to not have balance. But I'm not talking about guns and how strong this gun is versus how strong that gun is, how strong this ability is versus how strong that ability is. What I'm talking about is light level. And now, I don't mind the light advantages that you get in Iron Banner. That's part of the draw to Iron Banner. It's part of the draw to Trials of the Nine or Trials of the Science if you're still playing Destiny 1. But I do think there should be level caps in terms of the matchmaking system should be based on what your level grade is. So I think I mentioned this a long time ago with Destiny 1, where I was like, if someone's at level 600, they should only be matched up against people who are within like maybe a 20 to 30 light range. So if you're 600, you should be matched up with people who are 630 or 570, things like that. So if you're 700, you should match up people who are 730 or 670. I think that's a fair bracket. So I think there should be brackets on what the matchmaking puts you up against. I don't think it's fair to have someone who's a max light against someone who's not max light. In terms of say the max light's 800, and I think it's like 750 in Destiny 2. So let's just say 750. So say the max light is 750, and another person, their light is 690. That person has almost an 100 light level advantage over that individual. So they're gonna have that one person is gonna have a hard time even playing in Iron Banner. So what are their alternatives? Just don't play Iron Banner. Part of playing Iron Banner is part of playing the game. It's part of the in-game content of playing Destiny 2. It's part of playing multiplayer Destiny 2. It's part of another way to grind and get gear and complete bounties in Destiny 2. So you have to play Iron Banner. I had a friend who is around that 690 area, and he couldn't do any damage to anybody in Iron Banner. He just couldn't, and he was just getting one shot of everything. So I think from a balanced standpoint, from a fair standpoint, you need to make the game playable for people of all level types, for all light levels. Yes, light advantages are a thing in Iron Banner, but I still think there needs to be some kind of, matchmaking to where people who are that low of light aren't getting matched up against people who are high in light. Because again, fun factor is a thing, and you're not going to have fun if someone is not, being killed by your gun, because your light level is so much lower than theirs, almost 100 times lower. And that's the thing in Iron Banner. Is it bad? No, Iron Banner is not a bad game mode. But if you're not, at least close to max light, you're gonna have a hard time playing Iron Banner. The other issue I have with Iron Banner is more so the issue with Destiny's multiplayer in general, and that's weapon balancing. I don't feel like weapons in Destiny, work the way they're meant to work. I feel like the way they used to have it in Destiny 1 was the best way for guns to perform, in terms of how the layouts were, in terms of how you can get heavy ammo and special ammo, things like that. I think Destiny 1 had a good core of how your weapons and your ammo worked. Destiny 2, on the other hand, is random. It's just too many of the gunfights in Destiny just feel like random gunfights. They don't feel like they're based on skill. It feels like it's just based on randomness, on whether or not the game registers your shots or not. The other thing is supers. In Destiny 2, supers are super inconsistent. As in, like, sometimes you'll use your super and you are untouchable, and sometimes you use super and it takes 2 shots and you're done. Sometimes you'll see someone using their super and you'll just be, melting them with bullets and they take no damage. And then sometimes you use your super and you just one-shot somebody. So how much health, how much damage you can take when using your super is inconsistent in this game. It's like the game sometimes doesn't register that you're using your super, so it still thinks that you're, just wandering around with a shotgun or a hand cannon or whatever, and you're just getting 2-shotted. But don't take this as me saying that the Iron Banner is bad. Don't take this as me saying that Destiny 2 is bad. Don't take this as me saying Destiny 2's multiplayer is not any good, because it's good. It's enjoyable when everything works properly. It's enjoyable when the matchmaking doesn't screw you over. And by that I mean if it does, if you're playing solo or with 2 friends or 3 friends, you can get matched up with other players who are just terrible. I think gaming is fun when both teams are working together. I think when both teams are strong. I like competitive game. I'm a Siege player, so I like competitiveness. I like when both teams are doing good, not when just one team steamrolling. I'm not a fan of steamroll games. I'm not a fan of blowing out the enemy team. I'm a fan of having a competitive match, having a competitive game. So no, I'm not one of those people who can tell you I just want to win games. I just want to have an easy ride. I want to pub stomp. No, but I do want my teammates who are not my friends to also be at that skill level. That's why I'm a fan of skill-based matchmaking. A lot of people hate it, but I love skill-based matchmaking because it's putting me into line with people who are my skill level. If I have regular 3 KD in Destiny, I should go against people who also regular 3 KD. If I'm a gold in Siege, I'm playing against other golds. If I'm a plat in Siege, I'm going against other plats. That's how it should be. But again, and the other issue, and this is the last thing I'll touch on for this video, is weapon drops. To me, when it comes to Iron Banner, Crucible is one thing, but Iron Banner is once in a while, once in a season game mode. It comes and it goes, and it comes and it goes. It's supposed to drop, all this Iron Banner exclusive gear, but the gear isn't guaranteed to be equal or higher light than what you already are. And to me, in Destiny 2, Destiny 3, Destiny 1, whenever you complete any kind of like special event, you should always get gear that is higher light than what you are wearing. Give me a reason to grind this game mode. Why should I play Iron Banner if I'm not getting better gear than what I'm wearing? Why should I play Iron Banner if I'm not getting a better gun, if I'm not getting a better armor piece? The goal of playing Iron Banner shouldn't be just to get Iron Banner tokens that when I use those to turn into Lord of Salad Man, he gives me a piece of gear that's not as good as what I already have on. Duplicates are a huge issue with Iron Banner. I literally have gotten 5 of the same piece of armor from Iron Banner. I've gotten the arms once, and I've gotten the legs 5 times. No helmet, no cloak, no chest piece. And I feel like before you even get duplicates, you should get the full set first. And it makes it, and they do that on purpose. They give you duplicates, so it's harder for you to get the full set. And again, it wouldn't be so bad if I was getting gear that's better than the gear I'm wearing in terms of the light score. But I'm not. I've gotten gear that's in the 600s. Mind you, my character right now is a 720-22. Why am I getting gear drops that's 690 in Iron Banner? That makes no sense to me. So Destiny, as good as the game is and can be, and how much they've improved on the game, they need to do a better job when it comes to loot drops. I don't mind RNG, but when RNG drops something for me, it needs to be equal or higher light, not lower light. Equal or higher light. With all that said, guys, this is your thing you'll watch. I hope y'all enjoy. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.